Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm EnviroBoy. You can call me Scott if you want. It's always up to you. You're allowed to call me whatever you want, honestly. It doesn't matter. I'm playing Potion Craft. It's a chill day. It's a nice, lovely chill day. We're having it's sunny and warm. We kind of gave the tail end of spring a miss around here, and we're just kind of going straight into the summertime weather. At least as of recording this. This episode. This episode's gonna release, I don't know, like something like 2-3 weeks after I'm recording it. Wait, hold on, let me see here. 2.5 weeks. So it's probably like smack dab in the middle of summer in real time now. We're creating potions and stuff. We're trying to finish off our alchemist path here. That's what I wanted to be doing. So we're gonna do that. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've recorded Potion Craft. I got distracted with my other games, so I'm trying to catch back up here. We have to create our Oh wait, I had a checklist. I had a to-do list that I made for myself here of like things that I had to do in the order I had to do them. So what am I? I need to make the citronata whatever, to be able to probably make more sun salt, and then rubido. Oh, and then popularity of 12. That one's kind of a straightforward one, I think. We just kind of go ahead and do stuff. If we need to make the citronatus, if we look in this, that citronitis, slipperiness. I love that the finger is like a little tickler. Okay, yeah, we have that in there. So yeah, we're prepared to do this. Okay. I'm getting my bearings here. We'll be good to go. What do I need to make? What can I make, actually? If we look at it from here, we could just go ahead and go about making some of these things, can't we? That's radical. Oh man, am I gonna need more moon salt? Shoot. Okay, can I make moon salt right now? Yes, it looks like I can. Yeah, create, no, that's the void salt. I need the moon salt. Can I, shoot, gosh darn it. Wait, hold on, what do I need? Yeah, I need the moon salt. I need this. Flaminin. Okay, we have this. That's good. This is what we need. Can we, oh, we can create that. Yeah, just create it. Let's just do that, because I need it. So we're going to need to make another one of these. Can I not? Am I shot? Oh, I just don't have, oh, I need more wind bloom. Well, let's just wait another day. We can get more wind bloom. We can wind up with that. If we just give it a day and we're down to another day, let's just do that. Okay. Okay, golly, gee willikers, man. I'm figuring this out. New day begins. You're gosh darn right, new day begins. Boom, bang, bing, bong, boom, boom, boom. Damn, bing, bang, boom, boom, ba-doom. Boo-ba-doop, boo-doop. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doop-ba-doop. And shoobity boobity boop, boop boobity doop doop doop. Great. Now I know that we could make our wow, I have a lot of potions that I've just been making stuff. That's good to know. I kind of forgot that I did that. That's awesome. Wow, look at me go, being all thoughtful and stuff. We can't. Why can't I? What am I shining? Gosh darn it! I need so much wind bloom. Gosh darn it. Oh, man. This is bazonkers. Okay. Okay, yeah, we do need to make more of this moon salt, though, don't we? Alright, you know what? Let's just go about doing a couple of days. See if we can build up our stuff. Greetings, it's been a while, alchemist. Well, need to buy or sell anything? Well, what do you have? That is the thing, that is the dependent thing. I don't actually want to go about doing the Bill Cosby voice. I feel like that's just kind of dark and generally not cool. What am I? Terror Bud? Why would anyone make that? That's horrible. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I'll get some more flame weed. Why not? Money is far from an issue for me at this juncture in the game. So we can just do it. What's this? Enchanted paper. Oh, how am I doing on enchanted paper right now, actually? We're okay for now. I'm not going to worry about enchanted. It's on sale. We might as well. Look at all the money I have and all that it's going to cost. That's great. Is there anything that he wants real bad? No. Okay. Haggle it. We'll just haggle it. Ah, man. I started talking about the weather, which is the ultimate small talk. Why do we consider that, like, small, pointless talk? Some people, it's their favorite thing. There's people who make entire careers out of talking about the weather. Level up. Nice. I want to get... Is there a way to harvest more? What do I have? That's mycelium, herb seed harvesting. No, I've got... Shoot, I've already maxed out and everything. Okay, then let's get this. Let's get more salt produced. Great. But yeah, there's the entire careers are built off of talking about the weather. So why do we rag on that concept so hard? You need some glue. Do I have glue prepped up? I don't have glue prepped up, but I can probably make some. That's a potion of stinky. Potion of gluing. Let me just double check that and make sure. No, I don't. Shoot, I don't have enough to brew multiples. Okay, we'll just brew the one then. Wait, where did it go? There you are. There you go, bub. Haggle it. Yeah, I think it's unfair. See, look at this guy. This guy's talking about the weather. He loves it. He loves talking about the weather. You know, we give it such a bad rap, you know, talking about the weather, but I think talking about the weather is great. I guess maybe there's a distinction to be made, though. It's one thing to just say you've been cursed. You think, do you have... that lifts curses. So either anti-magic or if she just wants luck. Do we have a potion of anti-magic? Lightning. Like look through all my potions here. Okay, we can make something though. First off, potion of luck. We can brew 5. Oh, but it's only a weak potion of luck. We can do better than that. Later. But if she wants anti-magic, we could brew. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a batch of those. This is what you want, right, lady? Yeah. Yeah, so it's one thing if talking about the weather is just like a filler, like just saying it's real sunny today. It's like that's small talk, right? That's the lame, like, oh, you don't have anything, you can't stand salts, they mustn't be in your potion. Potion protecting against frost. I don't think that one has any salt in it. Yeah. It's one thing if you're just making like a dumb observation. Boy, oh boy, it's windy out there. Like we use those as greetings. It's fine to use that as a greeting. Okay, what do you need? Like luck is turned against me. Anything you can do to help? Yeah, so she wants a potion of luck. We'll just make a weak one. That's fine. Weak potion of luck. Let's go. Alright, show me your goods. Yeah, if you're walking in, I guess that's part of it too. If you're gonna walk into a place and just casually comment like, oh boy, sure is breezy out there, I don't think that's wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because it's akin to saying, hello, how are you? Right? It's just a variation on the generic greeting. And I think that's okay. I think we don't need to be harsh on people if they're just saying something to break the ice and say, hey man, I'm here, you're here, let's both be here and conversing. You know, that doesn't have to be a problem. If you're sitting there trying to fill, and I talked about this, I don't know chronologically when it's gonna release, but I don't even remember what I was recording at the time, but I was recording something and I was talking about how, oh, it was Elden Ring. Did he have a brothel? Madame Twerks. The owner of the local brothel came to me and asked me to come up with a special beer for her establishment that helps her clients feel liberated and awaken their inner beast. Well, I know what you want. Do they have a brothel? Yes, and it isn't bad. Girls are gorgeous, and also, actually forgot what else. My friend told me all about it. So wait, hold on. Where was he going with that? Was he going like the girls are gorgeous and the girls and something else about the girls, or like and the fellas too? Because either way, good for you, bud. Yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, awkward silence. Whoops. Awkward silences. I think the sort of expectation that people have that every silence is awkward, I think that's a problem. Potion with multiple effects. She wants a magical vision, but we can start brewing. She wants multiple effects. Wine. So hold on. If I do this without multiple effects, she's gonna be mad. So it has to have multiple bonus with that. I don't know if I've got a good wine making recipe revision. Yeah, I don't. Honestly, like a pain. I don't want to bother with that. Just gonna go here. Hold on. Magical vision. Can we start brewing? If we go to magical vision, continue brewing from here. That's what we want to do. And do that. She wants another effect. It doesn't matter. She doesn't even care. She doesn't even care about the effect. She just wants it to have another one. She's a glutton for the effects. Okay, first off, we're going to do this and get ourselves safely away. Okay, now. Oh, actually, that's kind of perfect. Do that there. Oops. Dang it. Okay, I did not think that I was nicking it that much, but okay. I'll continue brewing from here, I guess. Alright, that's good. So that one's not acceptable. Oh, we could just do one of these. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think silence gets a bad rap. I think we don't need to always be as bothered by the concept of silence, because it doesn't have to be awkward, right? A silence can be fine. And I think that's where a lot of people kind of go wrong. They just sort of, I think we can just, yeah, if we just do that, that's fine. There you go. Finish the potion. Here, lady. Let's go to our patience. No, I just went to patience. There's the one that we just made. Vision and dexterity. There you go. Haggle it. So I think, man, I'm so bad at staying focused on what I'm talking about and playing a game. Damn my finger and it still hurts. There you go. Silence is fine. We don't need to always fill every silence with inane stuff. And I think that's where, I think there's an instinctive understanding of that for a lot of people. And that's why we hate small talk. This is desire. Are you talking about lusty? There we go. Doesn't have lust mushroom, but I don't care. Yeah, I think there's an instinctive recognition that a lot of people have that silence can be okay. And that's why we don't like when people just try to make small talk, because we're like, don't stop bothering with that. You don't need to do small talk. We can just do, I'm just gonna do this because we're trying to build up our stash of Windbloom to make things a bit easier for ourselves. So I'm just gonna let that happen. And so, oh shoot, I didn't water everything. That was dumb of me. Oh, dang it. Oh, I'm mad at myself now. Hopefully nothing died because of that. It doesn't look like it did. It's just me being a silly Billy. Shoot. Well, it's okay. We can still just keep building up our reputation. We need to do that anyway. Silence can be fine. Silence can be fine, and we recognize that, and that's why we hate random conversations about random stuff. Ooh. Yeah, give me that. Costs a lot, but we can haggle it down. I'm pretty sure we can haggle that well into affordability here. And that's where the whole, like, we hate talking about weather comes from, because it's such an easy nothing to use to fill in a gap like that. And I think that's where it gets a bad rap, because it's so easy to just make an inane comment about, oh, it sure is sunny today. Oh boy, it's getting toasty out there. Oh, it's windy. Oh, it's nice and cold. They're such nothing comments. They're throwaway comments. You don't really need to. You don't need to. Perfect. Yeah, we can get more out of it. That's excellent. You don't need to always fill in every silence. And so if we were to be better about that, we could reserve conversations about weather or actual interesting things. Smell awful. I need to push can get rid of stench. We have... Oh, wait, we have a potion of perfume, though, don't we? That's hallucinations. I don't know if I have one saved. I might need to go and make a potion of perfume. That's... Hold on, where was the potion of stench? The perfumes, that's... stench. So perfume, presumably, will be somewhere around up here. That's hallucinations. Maybe it was down over here? I don't remember. There it is, yeah. Potion of fragrance. Alright, let's make our way over there. It's not going to be a strong one, but that's okay. Yeah. Oops. So we want to go... Sorry, I'm just trying to think about and plot my course here. This... Where does this bring us? It brings us a little farther forward, so we could, in theory, use that to help us through. I'm almost wondering, though, if it'll make more sense to go over here and then cruise our way down. I think that might be a more sensible approach to things. We can use some of those frost sapphires, because that's one of the ones that we have in here, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, hey, look at that. Those ones were ready to harvest. Yeah, well, let's just crush up a bunch of these. Yeah, it's too bad weather gets a bad rap for conversational topics, because I think weather is actually a fascinating thing, and I think most of us probably kind of have a feeling, a recognition of that, sort of innately. Because I think, I mean, just why are we interested in looking at the weather reports, right? Beyond just, oh, am I going to be able to go to the theme parks today without getting rained at? Like, is the thunder gonna stop me from riding Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point? Something like that, right? Obviously, we care about weather for that reason, but I don't think we need to assume that talking about the weather is always bad. And maybe I'm biased, all right? Because whenever I'm on the phone, I make a habit. This is something that I do. I am definitely at least like 1/8 mama's boy. I love my mother very dearly. She is a wonderful woman. She's a strong woman, cancer survivor, all of that good stuff. All of those good traits we like to brag about in our Oh, this is perfect. That we like to brag about, in our family members and everything. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to try and get it as spot on, so that way I can do a brew from here and make it an extra potent. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yes. Yes, I love my mother dearly. But one thing, it cracks me up, and it's hilarious to me, because she knows it about herself. She laughs about herself, too. She's down to earth enough that she can recognize the kind of silliness of it all. Her favorite thing to do is discuss the weather. Every time I call it, because I call her at least once a week to stay in touch, because I think that's important. I am someone, I'm not going to say everyone should do that, because it very much depends on your relationship with your family. Some people have family that absolutely don't deserve that much of their time and energy and everything. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go right here. Gonna do that. Save that recipe. Finish that potion. There we go, buddy. So if if you don't need to feel bad or guilty if you don't do this, but if you have a good relationship with your family, that's worth its weight in gold, because that really is something that not everyone has. And I think it's something that is becoming people are more and more aware of the fact that it's okay to not be, like, if your family is not good to you, you don't owe them anything. And I think it's actually healthy for people to recognize that, because I think it's healthy for us to recognize in general that if someone isn't nice to you, you don't owe them anything. Not that there aren't reasons for us to be, tough love with each other. So always everything has exceptions. But as a general rule, if people aren't good to you, you don't owe them anything. And with a growing recognition of that, what do you need? So I do a lot of magic. You need just a magic potion. That's lightning, anti-magic. Do I not have any magic potions stored up? I don't think so. Strong potion of mana. We don't. Brew 5. Boom. Alright, and there you go. But yeah, so like with that recognition that we're doing, and us starting to recognize like the more subtle forms of abuse and mistreatment in the world, if you do have a good family, oh man, that is something that is definitely worth putting the work into to maintain. And so that's what I do. All of this to just explain why it is that I call my mommy at least once, oftentimes a couple times a week, visit them frequently. Protects against magic. And so but one of the every single time she needs to discuss what the weather has been recently, and it cracks me up too, because I could record our conversations about the weather. Let's see here. So I'm wondering, go cream to make me feel young again. You just want, no, he doesn't want a potion of health. What do you want? A potion of oil, maybe? Do I have a potion of oil? I'm wondering, I wonder if he wants rejuvenation. That's inspiration. I don't know if I have. Yeah, that's what he wants. Okay. But she loves to discuss the weather. She loves to discuss how hot it's been, and how that's in more specifically. She loves to discuss the weather in terms of how it impacts her gardens, because my mom loves gardening. She loves gardening. She loves her gardens, and I absolutely respect that. As someone who is also obsessed with his gardens, I totally understand and respect that, and that's why I'm excited about the amount of sun we've been getting, because I just planted my balcony garden, and it's great for the plants to be able to get lots of sun. But yeah, she loves discussing the weather, and it cracks me up because she says the same things every year. She always talks about, in the spring, she always talks about how, like, the first day we have that it's above freezing, she talks about how she's so excited for her gardens. I'm like, Mom, don't plant your gardens yet. It's gonna be bad. And she'll inevitably wait about 3 fake springs, because around here we call them fake springs. Your chin is too small. Is that the part that's too small, buddy? All right, well, there you go. She loves to oh my gosh, kitty. My cat's bumping my hand and making this hard for me. He's very lovely. I know, you're a very lovely kitty. Okay, now you're just absolutely clanking all my medals and everything. Just, it's such a cacophony of chaos around here. But yeah, she always gets so excited. I'm like, don't plant your gardens yet. The weather it's faking you out. It is being goofy and silly and messing with your head because it wants you to accidentally kill your plants because you planted them too early. And she does good for about 2 or 3 of the fake springs. Protect me from different dangers. What about... I not have just like the potions of shielding? Oh my gosh, why? I can do better than that. I can get a better... What am I shy on for being able to do that? Mushrooms. Don't I? Oh, if I had been harvesting them, we'd probably have enough mushrooms. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to make the 1 for now. Because if that's all I'm shy on, here you go. But yeah, she always inevitably will plant them just a little too early. And she'll have to lay out a bunch of tarps on her plants so that they don't die because of the frost. It's a silly situation. Potion that goes in the dark. Oh, potion of light. How about that? And it's really amusing to me that she does that, because then it'll also be like in the summer, you know, we'll get towards the end of summer and she'll be telling me how she's so tired of all of that and she's ready for some fall, and then fall will go on for a while and she'll say she's ready for some snow, and then when Christmas will pass and she'll be like, I love the seasons, but I'm ready to be done with winter. And I'm like, I don't think you actually love winter. I think you love the imagery of like a Norman Rockwell painting with a white Christmas, and then after that I think you don't like winter. Some drops of luck. Okay, we need to make a luck potion. Well, it's gonna be a weak one, buddy, but one potion of luck. There you go. But yeah, that's inevitably how it goes with her. But she loves talking about the weather. She loves talking about the weather, and I will always chuckle knowingly at her when she falls into those tropes and, you know, risks planting her flowers too early. I will always do that because she is adorable and hilarious and I love her. Like that's just how it's gonna go. I'm always gonna do that. Excuse me. I'm just gonna brew the one. But I will never ever take away from her this love of talking about the weather, because she does. She loves it. She comes by that so honestly. She loves talking about it, and it's great how happy that makes her. Oh, it's this crazy lady. What kind of potion do you need? Potion of invisibility. I actually can make you one of those. I might need to brew it special. Do we have invisibility? Can we? Yeah, we can't brew. What am I shy on? Is it the wind? It's always the wind bloom, man. I'm never gonna have enough wind bloom to just make my recipes. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Let me go. Give me that. What do you have? Chalices. I don't need those. But yeah, I don't know, like I feel like I say, I feel like we kind of give, no, I don't want that. We kind of give the weather a bad rap in terms of conversational potential. We just, because it's fascinating if you start getting into, so here's my take. Here's why I say it's fascinating, right? Because we live, it's a bummer because of climate change. But where I live is turning into a place, it's going from being a place that just like generally gets a decent amount of snow in the winter and rain in the spring, to the point that we are now at a point. What did I complete? I bought the Salt Life recipe. Salt Life. Live that salt life. My cat is going crazy over here. She is just so demanding of attention right now. I know, you're a sweet girl, but you're going crazy. But yeah, it drives me bazonkers that I live in a world that like what was once just like, oh, we're getting some pleasant spring rain, has now turned into like, it is either like this week where we are having unseasonably warm borderline summer weather, or it is an absolute torrential downpour, world-ending, sirens going off to warn us that the wind might literally Wizard of Oz us into an entirely different country. You know, I say literally, that wasn't the proper use of the word literal. I'm literally the worst. I did it again. But yeah, it's not great that that's happening, but the flip side of it is, scientifically, it's fascinating that happens. Any potion that makes my horse run like the wind. I think we probably have. Do I not have potion to dexterity? My gosh, what is wrong with me? Can't do 5 of those. I wish they were color coordinated. That's not what you want? Oh, he wants the potion of speed. I don't regret that I have a bunch of the potion to dexterities. I'm sure those will come in handy at some point. But yeah. But yeah, it's fascinating to understand what results in a storm like that brewing up, because they do pop up, and there's scientific reasons, and it's fascinating when you start delving into the weather that way. It's so cool. It's so cool. Head really hurts. How about just one of those? And so I think I want us to bring back talking about the weather. I think talking about the weather can be cool again. I think we can have fun with it, and I think it'd be cool, but we have to actually learn something about the weather to make it cool again. Oh, sweet. Man, look at us leveling up. Leveling up like crazy here, man. I don't care about that. What's this? Brewing past a small... Oh, yeah, I want to do that one because I've been brewing in batches. I want to do that one for sure. But I'm noticing the time, and I think it is time for me to say thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Go learn something about weather. Like, Google, like, what makes clouds form, and learn about weather on that front and talk about that. Because it's, in general, I think we need to be getting ourselves into a state of being where we actually value intellectualism again. We have devalued that, and I think that's bad because no society was ever hurt by people being smarter. So go do that and start with the weather. It's very accessible, very easy to just kind of expand your knowledge, and it's very practical too because it'll make it a lot easier for you to just understand what's happening in the world around you, and that's great too. So there you go. That's what I got for you. Anyway, love you. Bye. I think it would be great. I think it'd be so great if we all just learn more about weather. Oh, my other kitty is here. It's coming in just now. All my kitties are here and they love me and I feel so loved. I love that my kitties love me. Andrew, do you want to learn about the weather? Do you want to learn about the sunshine that you are currently napping in? Mr. Man? I'm going to teach my cats about the weather.